Hey guys, I just finished reading the best book in the world, The Trials of Apollo, Book 1, The Hidden Oracle. This book is so funny. In this book, Apollo, as many of you know, Apollo is a god, an Olympian god, which is from Greek mythology, and he's in Mount Olympus, accompanied by his father Zeus, his uncle Poseidon, and his uncle Hades. So in this book, Zeus, his father, banishes Apollo. I have no idea what the reason is for that. And straight to be immortal. On his way to the mortal world, Apollo basically lands in a pile of garbage. And then he faces a couple of boys who seem to not like his presence there, and they start a fight. And then a girl named Meg basically saves him. Together, they go meet Percy Jackson. You might know Percy Jackson from a bunch of other Percy Jackson books, and there are probably 7 of them. I don't know how many. I don't keep track of everything I read. So, when they meet Percy Jackson basically tells Apollo about all the problems. It turns out Apollo has been falling down from Mount Olympus for 6 months, unconscious. So, he has no idea what's been going on in Camp Half-Blood, which is where all demigods, which are basically the kids of gods and also humans. There is a big problem between Typhon and a guy called the Beast, and also Camp Half-Blood, which is also the place that contains one of the oracles. So, the oracle is a big problem, and it's been missing, and so right now, he's searching for the oracle. It's not exactly missing, but then Typhon is basically hunting down all the oracle with his master, the Beast. So right now, the girl that saved him, let's call her Meg, told Apollo that he has to do whatever she says for a whole year. How annoying is that? She's very annoying, at least that's what happens in the book. So, there's a race in this book, in the labyrinth, so you should probably know that if you read the Percy Jackson book, that Daedalus made this labyrinth thing with a bunch of obstacles. Well, that's for you to read. Well, at the end, basically, the Beast finds Meg. It turns out the Beast actually killed Meg's real father, but then the Beast in another form took Meg in and basically said he was her stepfather. And then, so right now, Meg has thought of the Beast and this guy, let's call him Nero, as 2 different people, but Nero is the most evil guy on Earth. So Meg is basically bound to do whatever Nero says, because I don't know why, but so another thing is at the end of this book, Meg goes missing, and Apollo follows her and then figures out that he's been betrayed by Meg. She leads him straight to Nero, his biggest enemy, the Beast. Also, Typhon is looking for a way to destroy Apollo, but then that's a bad thing because the Beast is the master of Typhon. So, while all this is happening, Nero finds his way to Camp Half-Blood and acts as if he's Apollo. So now, Apollo has to fight him, but then he's also taking revenge because he took his children as basically the demigods, but then after he betrayed them, he fought the Beast, and basically after he fights the Beast, it just ends. That's the end of the book. I totally give this book a 5 out of 5. Well, this book has around 359 pages, or maybe a couple more pages. Well, that doesn't really matter. So, don't get discouraged if you think that's too much, because you always have more than a day to read this book or any other book. Don't forget. See ya.